the main linkage for butterfly farmers, connecting them to the forest, is not even so much the butterflies themselves, but the host plants on which the butterflies depend. Each species of butterfly in these mountains lays their egg on one or two species of plant, and they're all different. So in order for people to farm butterflies, they have to have access to quite a wide variety of host plants. In our project, we're currently farming about 30 different species of butterfly. A typical shipment will have nearly 20 species of butterfly in one shipment. And so that means that farmers need to have access to quite a variety of different kinds of plants.
Yeah, this is a butterfly small forest, I can say, whereby the farmers, they used to plant the butterfly host plants. And the idea is that when the plants become big, they can feed the caterpillars in those plants. You can see, as an example, here is a net whereby inside there is a small larvae who are continuing feeding on the leaves of the citrus plant. And another advantage of having this butterfly small forest is that some of the female butterflies also, they come to lay eggs on those host plants, so the farmers can get seeds from those plants. So yeah, this is it's a real farming cage. You can see the circle. The farmers usually sells pupa, and they keep some pupa for the next generation. You can see this is the pupa they keep as the seeds, and you can see some of them they just emerge from the pupa. So here in the cage they have the host plants, whereby the female butterfly lay eggs on that plant, and the eggs will stay for 5 days. It depends on the weather. After 5 days, they just take the small caterpillars and put it in another small cage, the caterpillar feeding cage. And there they are just giving them their host plants. So the cycle is continuing. When the larvae change into pupa, then they bring the pupa to the market, like today, and they keep some pupa for the next generation. So this, you can see, is a real farming. We just allow the farmers to go to catch the male butterfly, or they exchange males, so that to avoid the genetic inbreeding.
So the first year, 2004, we sold about $20,000. Last year, 2005, we sold just under $45,000, and this year, 2006, we should be selling the entire sales of the project should be about $55,000. And if you look within those sales, the prices are designed so that the farmers get about 65% of the project earnings each year. And they're paid at the end of every month for the pupa that they produced that month that were collected to be shipped off to live butterfly exhibits. In addition to that 65%, an additional 7% of the project funds are set aside to be used as a village development fund. Each village, depending on the amount of pupa that they sold during that year, are allowed to use a certain percentage of that 7%. And then they use them for group projects. For instance, one village has used their 7% to buy corrugated metal sheets for the roofs of 2 school buildings, and another group has used their money to buy raw goods to build housing for teachers, and another group is actually using their money to buy a large patch of land, which they're going to turn into a village forest reserve. And then the remaining, 28% of project earnings is what runs the project.
This is farming the butterflies is very easy work for the women, because it is just maybe for taking sugar solution, fruits, fake flowers, it's just small works which is very nice for the women to work on it. And it is very nice project for the women because most of the women and the youth, they do not have the land, cannot own land. So because this uses just small area, even the women who do not have the farm, they can just put these farming activities around their house. And also the money they are getting, most of them they are sending their children to the school. We have 5 farmers, they have their children to the secondary school, which at first time they didn't manage to send them to the secondary school because it is expensive, but nowadays they are sending them because of the money they are getting from selling this pupa. And others in ABC in Sasa, they have constructed the house, the wood house, the permanent house, through this money they are getting from the butterfly farmers.
Income surveys that were conducted early in the project indicate that the amount of money that people are earning nowadays is probably 25 to 30% higher than they were earning before they started becoming involved in the project. So this income from butterfly farming, although for most people it's just a supplement, it's a significant supplement to their existing income, and as such we believe that it probably should, it has the potential to have a significant impact on people's attitudes regarding the forest. I was feeling a bit burnt out by all of the foreign consultants that I had seen come and publish reports and leave them on a desk somewhere and nothing ever happens. And so I wanted to actually do something. There are actually lots of opportunities similar to this butterfly project for sort of win-win situations where you can combine some income generation for people in a way that is not only forest friendly but also encourages the conservation of forest.